We are now on to video number 6 in the Three Hunters playthrough series. We are about to go through a journey to Rhosgobel. So far, the Three Hunters were able to keep tracking Gollum. In the first scenario, while we were doing that, we happened upon some trolls that were wreaking havoc at the Carrick. We were able to swiftly defeat them using a lot of traps. And now we discover a wounded eagle. While traveling in the Anduin Valley, the heroes come across a fallen eagle, dreadfully wounded from a recent battle with goblins, and on the verge of death. Given their location, the heroes attempt to transport the eagle to Rhosgobel on the edge of Mirkwood, in the hope that the wizard Radagast can save the eagle's life. Looking at the scenario card, the Wounded Eagle. After a fierce conflict with a group of trolls, you come across a fallen eagle, grievously wounded and on the verge of death. Search the encounter deck for Rhosgobel and Williador and add them to the staging area with 2 damage tokens on Williador, then shuffle the encounter deck. Here's Rhosgobel. It is a forest location with 4 progress. X is the number of players in the game, so there's going to be 1 threat that it's contributing to the staging area. While Rhosgobel is in the staging area, Williador cannot be healed. Travel. Players must complete stage 1 of this quest before they can travel to Rhosgobel. Here is the Wounded Eagle Williador. It has 1 willpower, 1 attack, 1 defense, and 20 hit points. It cannot have attachments. The first player gains control of Williador as an ally. Forced at the end of each round, Williador suffers 2 damage. Williador cannot be healed of more than 5 wounds by a single effect. If Williador leaves play, the players have lost the game. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in my play area since I will always be the first player. 1B. It takes 8 progress. The eagle's wounds cannot be tended in the wilderness, so you attempt to bring the creature to Rhosgobel, where the wisdom of Radagast, the Brown, may be its only hope. With that, we are all set up, so let's go ahead and draw our starting hand. We have an Athelas, which is going to provide healing. Blood of Numenor, which is going to boost defense. Leather Boots is going to unexhaust Aragorn. Gandalf, Sneak Attack, and Arwen. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan to try to see if I can pull Steward of Gondor, which I probably won't be able to. Deck has been shuffled. I will say the deck has seen some tweaks since the conflict at the Carrick, so if you want to see a full card list, look in the description of the video, and I have a link to a Rings DB deck. Alright, Arwen, Northern Tracker, Unexpected Courage, Limbus, play only if you control a Noldor or Sylvan hero, Legolas is Sylvan, attach to a hero, discard Limbus to ready attached hero, and heal 3 damage from it. A Warden of Healing, he's a healer. Action, exhaust him to heal 1 damage on up to 2 different characters. Then you may pay 2 lore resources to ready Warden of Healing and a Test of Will. So let's go ahead and give resources out. And we'll draw a card. An Athelas. So I'm going to pay 2 Spirit to play Arwen. And questing purposes, we're going to quest with Arwen. I'm actually going to give Williador +1 defense. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to discard a Northern Tracker to trigger Legolas' special ability. After he commits to a quest, discard a card from your hand to ready another hero. If that hero is Gimli, he gets +1 willpower. So I'm going to go ahead and ready Gimli. So I'm questing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go ahead and draw a card. Enchanted Stream. While Enchanted Stream is the active location, players cannot draw cards. So we have 1, 2, 3 threat. We quested for 8. So we make 5 progress. And we are going to go ahead and travel to the Enchanted Stream. So don't draw a card, Marcus. We will go ahead and refresh our characters. Wiliador will take another 2 damage. We will raise our threat by 1. And we're going to go ahead and give resources to each hero. And I cannot draw cards because of Enchanted Stream. So let's send Arwen, Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will discard an Unexpected Courage to ready Gimli. So now we're questing for 8. Wiliador is going to get the +1 defense. Dol Guldur Orcs. The first player chooses one character currently committed to a quest and deal 2 damage to that character. And it has 2 threat. So there's 3 threat in the staging area. Let's go ahead and give 2 damage to Aragorn. We quested for 8. There's 3 in the staging area, so we make 5 progress. 2 of it will go on to here. Enchanted Stream, so now we can draw cards. 3 of it will go on to the Wounded Eagle scenario card. That gives us 8. So now we can advance. The eagle's health has grown worse, but you have at last arrived at Rhosgobel, where Radagast examines the bird. He then asks you to head out into the wilderness to find the healing plant, Athelis. Meantime, any healing lore or supplies your party has at its disposal could be used to assist in comforting the eagle until you return. We need 12 progress. Response: after the quest phase begins, the first player may place X damage tokens on Wiliador to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Reveal and add one of those cards to the staging area and discard the other 2. X is the number of players in the game. Forced: after a card effect heals Wiliador, remove that card from the game. Does not go into the discard pile. It is removed from the game. We will go ahead and travel to Rhosgobel so we can start healing Wiliador. The Dol Guldur Orcs are going to come down and they're going to get a shadow. I am going to defend with Gimli, and I'm going to pay a resource to ready Legolas, giving him +1 attack. And that is per his special ability here. Gimli is defending with 2. The Dol Guldur Orcs are attacking for 2, and no shadow. So no damage. Legolas will swing for 4. We'll exhaust him. 4 minus 0 is 4 damage. These guys are dead. We'll go ahead and ready our characters. Wiliador will take another 2 damage. We will raise our threat. We will give resources, starting the next round. And we will draw a card. Test of Will. Alright, so we're going to play a lot this turn. We're going to play the Warden of Healing. We can exhaust him to heal 1 damage on up to 2 different characters. Then you may pay 2 lore resources to ready Warden of Healing. So we're going to pay 2 from Aragorn's pool. We're also going to attach Athelis to the healer. Attached to a Dunedain, so this can go on Aragorn or a healer character. We can discard Athelis and exhaust attached character to heal all damage on a character. You may discard a condition attachment from that character. So we're going to go ahead and attach this to the Warden of Healing. And then we're going to attach Limbus to Aragorn, who currently has some damage on him. Discard Limbus to ready attached hero and heal 3 damage from it. I have 2 Test of Wills in my hand, getting ready just in case any treacheries come up. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to discard Athelis and exhaust the Warden of Healing. To heal all damage on a character, you may discard a condition attachment from that character. This card, since this is the card that's healing, goes out of play. It does not go into my discard pile. I can at most heal 5 damage from a single effect on Wiliador. So we will go ahead and remove 5 damage from him or her. We are then going to quest with Arwen and Aragorn and Legolas and Gimli. We're going to get rid of 1 Test of Will to ready Gimli. The defense is going to go to Williador. So we're questing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from Legolas' special ability. Driven by Shadow. When revealed, each enemy and each location currently in the staging area gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. If there are no cards in the staging area, Driven by Shadow gains Surge. So we'll go ahead and let this one go, because there are worse treacheries that I want to cancel if they come up. So the Surge will draw another card. Athelas. It's guarded. Once this is unguarded, we have to exhaust a hero to claim this objective if no encounters are attached. Then attach Athelas to that hero. So since it is guarded, we have to draw another card from the encounter deck. Festering Wounds. Deal 2 damage to each wounded character. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to play a Test of Will, spending 1 spirit to cancel this effect. And now this card is free of encounters, and I'm going to exhaust Gimli to attach this to Gimli. We quested for 8. There is nothing in the staging area, so we will place 4 on Rhosgobel, and this will go out of the game in the victory display. And we will place 4 on the active quest. Alright, so we will go ahead and ready up. We will increase our threat by 1. Williador will suffer 2 more damage. We will move to the next round and give each hero a resource. And we will draw a card. Alright, so we're going to play this right now since I have no cards in my hand. So we're going to draw a card and give a hero a resource. Master of the Forge. So we're going to pay the 2 lore resources to put Master of the Forge in, and I'm going to exhaust him to search the top 5 cards in my deck for any 1 attachment and add it to my hand, and then shuffle my deck. Top 5 cards: Burning Brand, Celebrian Stone, Steward of Gondor, Warden of Healing, and the Miner of the Iron Hill. So guess what's coming to my hand? Steward of Gondor. We're going to go ahead and pay 2 leadership resources to place this on Aragorn, who's then going to use it to gain 2 resources. So I think we're going to go questing hard to see if we can push our way through this quest. So the Warden of Healing is going to exhaust. Arwen's going to exhaust. Let's do Williador, Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas. So the defense is going to go to the Master of the Forge. So I'm questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bats. Only eagle characters or characters with range can attack or defend against Black Forest bats. It is 1, so we make 8 progress. 8 plus 4 is 12, so we have enough to advance to the next stage. Feeling that time is running out on Williador's life, you gather the Athelas you have found and head back to Rhosgobel. You arrive at night, wondering if you have found enough of the herb. 0 progress. When revealed, heal 5 wounds from Williador for each Athelas objective card the players control. If Williador is completely healed when this effect resolves, Williador survives and the players have won the game. Otherwise, the players have lost the game. So we have 1 Athelas objective card, so we get to heal the eagle 5. It only has 3 damage on it, so we will heal it. And it has no damage on it, so we have won the game. Come back next episode where the heroes will go through the hills of Eamon. Pursuing Gollum to the south, the heroes were led to the hills of Eamon, but there their lead grew cold. Somewhere in this region, Gollum is hiding and the heroes must explore carefully to regain the trail and resume pursuit.